Hey ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. This Victorious Gaming. So this is another week of the new Shadowland, and some of you have been asking me how well is Odin doing with his new uniform and how far Red Hulk can go in Shadowland with his latest uniform. So why not we try out both Odin and Red Hulk today in some of the Shadowland stages, especially stage 30 to stage 35, just to see what Odin and Red Hulk can do for us at their level 60 with all gears 20. Because as we know that most of the time you will need a level 70 character or tier 3 character in order to clear stage 30 to stage 35. So I actually went ahead to complete stage 30 to stage 35 with different tier 2 characters, and I think there's only one stage where I was using a tier 3 character, which was the Immortal Hulk, and most of them are entirely with the free to play build, which means that I didn't actually use any of the CTP of Rage to clear those stages, and I was really surprised with the performance of my level 60 Odin. I actually went ahead trying to clear stage 35 against Daredevil with my level 60 Odin, and guess what? Can a level 60 character actually clear stage 35? Others I'm not too sure, but for Odin with his latest uniform, he actually completed stage 35 successfully at his level 60 ability with all gears 20, no CTP at all, which really surprised me. As you can see right over here, the build is pretty average, only ignore defense and cooldown are maxed out. And then all the gear are 20 with just 2 5-star energy attack Uru on each of the gear. And then all the skill set are pretty much maxed out. So for the skill rotation, you can actually go with Cancer 3, Cancer 2, Cancer 5, then try to get full proc on 4. That is because in Shadowland, especially stage 30 to stage 35, those bosses have a very high level of dodge, and that's why I choose to land the damage proc on 4. That is because his 4th skill has that ignore target dodge rate by 100%, which is very nice against those bosses that have a very high level of dodge. However, you can also go with Cancer 3, Cancer 2, then get the full proc on 5. The damage is still good actually, so you can actually go with either one. It doesn't really matter because both skill rotation did quite well actually. And then for the ISO set, we got stage 6 of Overdrive ISO set here, but I do believe a Power Angry Hulk ISO set might be the best for him because of the attack speed, which he really needs the most. And then as far as the custom gear goes, I didn't go for any CTP, so I actually slapped on a normal damage proc Obelisk on my Odin, 180% damage proc with crit rate and ignore defense, which is pretty decent actually. And then the uniform is only at normal level, so yeah, nothing crazy here. But he could clear stage 35, that is really awesome. But of course with the right skill rotation and with the right build as well. So I would say this uniform is really worthy of the cost you pay. Other than that, I was really surprised with the performance of Red Hulk in Shadowland with his new uniform. Perhaps it's not that good in Robots Ultimate as what we have covered in our previous video, but to be honest, he's doing a really good job in Shadowland, and I actually noticed that if we add on 5 before we go with 3 and 5, would be much easier to keep him alive during the battle and do sufficient damage at the same time. So the full skill rotation is actually proc on 5, and then let your 3 to play out fully, and then try to get the proc on 5 again. And yeah, he is super easy to play with this skill rotation, which you're gonna see that in the later gameplay. And the rest of the build is almost the same, only cooldown is maxed out, and then all the gears are 20 with at least 2 5-star physical attack Uru on each of the gear. And then the skill sets are pretty much maxed out. And then we got Power Angry Hulk ISO set here, and he's just rocking with the normal damage proc Obelisk, mainly for the 160% damage proc with fire damage. That cold damage, you can basically ignore that. And then the uniform is a legendary level with some of the cooldown, physical attack and dodge. So right now, we are going to jump into the gameplay section where you can see those custom gear build and the skill rotation of the characters at the beginning of each battle, so that it might give you an idea of what characters or what build of the characters did I use to clear those stages, so that you know what to do and who to build up in order to clear those stages. And of course, you also get to know how good is Odin and Red Hulk with their latest uniform in Shadowland. So that's one of the main purpose of this video. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.